Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is another comic book review of Belle from Zenescope. This is a one-shot called Ghosts and Goblins, and this cover is of the Goblin Queen. And she looks amazing. This cover's awesome. And I just did a review of another Belle book, Belle vs. the Black Knight, and this is the next book. It says, legendary beast hunter Annabelle Belle DeMarco has always stuck to the shadows to protect the world from its unknown nightmares. So when those terrorists start gruesomely murdering residents of Philadelphia neighborhood, police are left at a loss. Belle will need to take the string of murders into her own hands. The creatures she finds behind it are unlike anything she's ever encountered. Story by Joe Bruscia, Ralph Tedesco, Dini Franchini, writer Dave Franchini, artwork Igor Vittorino, and Adriano Agosto. And this is a nice book. This is a very good book. So yeah, we are in Philadelphia. That is Belle. That is our main hero. She's kind of investigating. She has a sidekick. She's in a cemetery. Her sidekick will be in her ear. But she finds this woman screaming at her. Belle says, if someone would just tell me... if someone would just tell her that. Not again. And Belle's freaking out because it's revealed that this woman is a banshee. And she can only be hurt by gold. So her sidekick says, Belle, I think I found it. It's Banshee. I believe that's Mel. The sidekick's name is Mel. And yeah, so she has a gold mask. So she takes off her mask and she uses it as a weapon to damage the Banshee. The Banshee runs away. Belle says, did it work? Or Mel says, did it work? Belle says, yeah, it worked. Where is she? She's gone. And she kind of investigates. We see the groundskeeper's dead. Belle has a pet turtle. I don't know why. But Belle gets sent to another place, Fairmount Avenue. She says, I'm here. Well, Mel wasn't wrong. It's definitely worse. And there's kind of a crime scene here. Belle says, what am I looking at? It's from the reports. It looked like a normal gangland home invasion. Double homicide. But then it got a little weird. How weird? Neighbors reported seeing little green monsters. Uh-oh. Little goblins. This page here is just Belle. Belle during the day is a teacher. We're going to skip a few pages. What do we have here? Okay. Mel says, might be something to look into. Yeah, it could be crazy, but that's too coincidental. Same thing I thought. Well, I'll let you know when I get there. Sounds good. And Belle says to herself, Mel gets me. I mean, she's better. She's my best friend. But it wasn't until recently that I pulled her into the side of my life, so it's hard to get used to. And don't get me wrong, I'm glad she's in it. Mel, well, I just don't want her to get hurt. We've already had a few close calls. She says, I just worry. This is my family, a legacy, something generations of my mother's side have been doing forever. I was raised in this life. And I'll die most likely literally because I let something happen to her. So she's concerned that for Mel's safety. But she kind of investigates the scene, and we got goblins taking this guy. The goblins take him through a portal. You see right there, and then Belle goes after, and Mel is kind of concerned that Belle left. And Belle arrives at the Goblin Queen's portal, I guess. They took that guy. And Mel is kind of going up the... going into the castle thing. And then we see the Goblin Queen. Goblin Queen says, please, would you shut him up? Can't keep hearing his whining. It's repulsive. Philbius Sicilios, what did you bring me today? He is one from your list. Bow before the Goblin Queen. Goblins, this just got a whole new level of weird. What the hell is going on here? Says Belle to herself. Please, I don't know why. Guy says, please, I don't know why you brought me here. I didn't do anything. You have the wrong person. He lies. He was on the list, says the goblin. What list? I don't know what you're talking about. Is that so? Is this all a mistake? Yes, I swear. We can go get his kitty and make him tell the truth. Please, no, I'm not Snuffles. I'm not lying. I wouldn't. They're going to use this kitty as, like, collateral blackmail. If it is here because you're on my list, and if you're on my list, you've done something very naughty things. I haven't, please. You're making a mistake. And, basically, they toss this guy into the pit. Okay, yeah, they toss him into the pit, and then Belle and the Goblin Queen are in a one-on-one. Belle says, I could ask you the same questions, Your Highness. Goblin Queen says, this does not concern you. When you start taking people from my world, wherever the hell this is, it does. And then they have a fight. Belle says, nice try, you little freak. After when the goblins jumped at her. Goblin Queen says, settle down. Now let him go before I keep chomping on your little friends, says Belle. However, they push him into the pits, and then that guy's head gets thrown back. Zenescope is known for having hot women and horror. That's what Zenescope is known for. Goblin Queen looks very happy that the guy was decapitated, and that her monster is coming out. So that's her monster from the pit that killed that guy. Belle says, no need to smash everything, Goblin Kong. Let's talk about this. So kind of witty remarks. Goblin Queen says, you two should have fun. And then there's a big fight between Goblin Kong and Belle. And we're going to skip a few pages. I'd recommend this book. Eventually, Belle does defeat the Goblin Kong with a knife to the throat, the mouth-throat area. Ew, don't give me that look. I've had enough of you creeps today. And she goes back to Philadelphia, meets up with Mel, and Belle is very tired. And that is the end of the book. Kind of an, I don't know, kind of an anticlimactic finish. Like I said in my last review, at the end of the book, they have like 6 pages of just like nothing, just ads. So maybe we could have gotten a few more pages, maybe a setup of the next book or something, or even a preview of Van Helsing, or yeah, that's what I said in the last review, that we could have gotten like a preview at the end or something. But all in all, I mean, I really like Zenescope. I really like these writers and artists that they have. They're really good. They really focus on the covers. And I find their books to be more interesting than Marvel books. Marvel tries to get way too complicated with stories and stuff, and they just can't tell a blank, straightforward one-shots like this. Like, this is just a one-shot. There's no... You don't have to know anything about Belle. You don't have to know anything about the Goblin Queen, or you didn't have to read her last series. I think it was called Oath of Thorns. That was her last 6-issue series. You can jump on. I mean, you don't have to know anything about these characters. Zenescope does a great job, and this is a one-shot. It's maybe, I don't know, 40 pages or so. Pretty good counts. And what do you think of the book? Please leave a like or comment and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.